Hey yo, VB South coming at you. Hit me up when you come in. Holla at me when you come in my room. I'm gonna be about my business. Right now that business is scanning receipts for work, so I don't get in trouble. Don't mind me, I'm just scanning receipts from gas stations all across the country. Because I be eating when I'm on the road. What's going on, people? Vintage Break South. These damn things won't lay flat. You gotta get creative when they won't lay flat. Mostly gas station receipts. And it would. Now I get these over to my OneDrive. Hey Ted, how's it going, man? Yeah, man, enjoy that Pee-wee. How you been, buddy? Miss your face. Miss your face. Nice. I had a project come up in Minnesota, but I couldn't justify giving it to me. I had to give it to a different PM. It was just so far out of region for me. It was in Minnetonka. Why don't you cool yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? Game, Charlie Murphy. Game. Yeah, I hear you. Tell you what, those months of unemployment I had, I would not recommend on. I would not want anybody to go through that. Not working when you need to be working sucks. Yeah. I don't blame him. I don't know that I'd stay in Minnesota during the winter. That's a hell of a time to be in Minnesota. Hell of a time. VB South Rip Packs. 81 Tops Football. Jeff, I'm going to play a little tune just for you. It's from the great Merle Haggard. It's called If We Make It Through December. If we make it through December. If you guys want to do late night with me, I'll be playing some comedy. I'll be playing George Carlin, Richard Pryor, and maybe some Eddie Murphy. Ooh, this record's in rough shape. I should have looked at this before I bought it. See how it plays.
I read they're having rain in California, and Lord, I hope that you're not getting wet. That's the only way on earth I have of knowing how you're doing. When you left, you said you'd call, but you ain't yet. And I think I was better off when I was home.
Wrong side. Good news is it sounds fine. It's got some dirt on it. It's got some like mud on it.
If we make it through December,
This is a great song.
everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it through December, got plans to be in a warmer town come summertime, maybe even California. If we make it through December, we'll be fine. Got laid off down at the factory, and their time is not the greatest in the world. Heaven knows I've been working hard. Wanted Christmas to be right for Daddy's girl. I don't mean to hate December. It's meant to be the happy time of year. And my little girl don't understand why Daddy can't afford no Christmas here. If we make it through December,
Brr.
everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter,
Can't work.
and I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it through December, got plans to be in a warmer town come summertime, maybe even California. If we make it through December, we'll be fine.
If we make it through December.
Love and honor, I promise to obey. vows that we both made yesterday. But when someone tempted you, you eased across the line, and I'll bet love and honor never crossed your...
Yeah, we're gonna kill that. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. If we make it through December. Why can't they make this shit easy? Like Sunday morning. This is QT 5659. Okay, that's the side one of this one. Got it. What'd you get? Yeah, what kind of pizza you get? Pete's Deluxe. Forkless. Nice. Now find that receipt. Nice pizza and barbecue. Sounds dangerous. That's a pager. Damn it. Oh, that's the hotel one. It's this one. Doing my expense report for the day job. Home Depot. What the hell off there? Check-in was shit. I don't remember. February 18th. That's that other pager. What's this one? Expense these nuts. I like that. Expense these nuts. That's kind of what I want to say. Won't tell him to expense these nuts, chef. There it is. Bucky's. What don't make any sense? That's it. Right there, right there. Last couple days. No, I have not. Slab off that mystery pack. Hey, what up, Joe? I see it, Joe. I have not. I'll look up your order, Tim Kinsora. Alright, let's get to work. I'll get back on my receipts here in a minute. Alright, so we got Value Edition. See, what's the price on this one? Bought the wrong one, but I can swap it out, Joe. Joe, give me a number between 1 and 40. 1 and 40. Oh, no, there's another order from Joe. Oh, you got, no, I got you. I got you. Never mind, I got you. And I got one of those 89 scores. I see the other order now, Joe. Give me two numbers between 1 and 40. 23. Pick up the first line. Three. Here we go. 23. Here's the first one for you, Joe. Paul Hornig in a 6. 67 Philly Paul Hornig. Got one more. I'm going to give you a briefcase too, Joe. You got one more. Here we go, Joe. Got you AI Rook, Bowman's Best. '89 score, Joe McKerney. Come on, Barry Sanders. Tracy Rocker, good Auburn linebacker. Steve Atwater, what a player Atwater was. LT. Roger Craig. Darryl Green. Tim Kinsora, I'm going to look up your order here in just a second. Hey, these will ship with those 85s. I did locate those for you. I apologize for the delay. If we make it through December. I've been singing some Merle Haggard all day today. I'm not the most organized breaker out there. Pixar Gold. All right, the North is going to break a lot of your stuff, Joe. So let's check out Tim Kinsora. And then we'll do your Monopoly. Basketball. Here's Wednesday. You don't say. I'm a lot more organized in my professional life. Pick two out for you, Timmy. Tim Kinsora. Sweet 71 tops Reggie Jackson. Tim Kinsora right here. 68 Lou Brock in a 7. What a nice card. Lou Brock in a 7. Tim Kinsora. You don't say. He didn't say. What'd he say? He didn't say. What players are you most excited about for this spring training? Mine is Brennan Davis, Seattle Mariners. Thank you, Tim. All right, let's run some Monopoly. Joe Mack, if you want some Monopoly Go, all you got to do is get in. Kurtz, I heard that. I don't remember what the name of the freaking website is that I use. Go to my history and find this out. I know you loved him a long time ago. Guys, there's some new Keith Whitley coming out. There's some unrecorded Keith Whitley. His son just found a cache of it. He left behind some unrecorded stuff. Keep hoping sometime your memories die. That's right, I was on Monday, so let me look through Monday. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, pick her wheel. Let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you'll ever know. Alright, I got my picker wheel up. Let's roll this beautiful bean footage. Of course, it's showing me a Takova's ad because that's what I've been shopping for. I've been shopping for a new pair of cowboy boots. Been looking at some Takovas. Alright, we are going to roll this 6 times. 6 times on the wheel, Joe. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. Starting off. Good start, Joe. 8. Ah! 1 down. Starting from go. 7. That'll hunt. No, it won't. Damn it. Spin 3. Free parking. 8. Damn it. Monopoly's being brutal today. $12, starting from go. Motherfucker. $9, I know that's a winner. It's going to put us on New York. Boop. 3. All right, that's going to get you $25 in points, Joe. Alright, we got to come up with some fire in these last 2, or I'm going to make up fire. $9, that's a winner. 5, that's going to be a mid-tier set spot. Our last run. Starting from the freest of parking. 7. Where does that put us? There we go. Another mid-tier set spot. What up, Perplexed Mind? Yeah, in this version of Monopoly Go, you want to start from jail. Alright, Joe, let's put that in for you. Mid-tier set spot. Let's see what we got here. We're going to give you a 57 Topps baseball and a 59 Topps baseball. We're going to give you 2 of the 57s. Because you want hard. And you're going to get a briefcase. There we go, Joe. Got you there, buddy. Yes, sir. Those are going to be in the north. That was my last one. '81 Topps football. DB South rip packs. Couple of 86 and a 79. It's a head scratcher. Thank you, Joe. I'm going to show you guys the boots I'm looking at getting. Not these, because these are like cowboy boots. Here we go. Zip boots. The Dean is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at these right here. The Dean in goat. This is what I'm looking at. What do you think? I like these too, but brother, these are $1,000. Bro ain't got it like that. I like these too, the hazelnuts. These are affordable boots right here. $200. These are $3. The Scotch. These are just good looking boots. Get you some ostrich. Some Cayman. These are out of stock. Black ostrich. I dig them. Nice. One more go at it. We'll go. All right. We can do it. My world, how she rocks in tube socks. She doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, maybe with me. Ooh. Joe Theismann, beautiful card. Oh, super action Walter Payton. Preston Pearson. Ted Brown. Richard Tide, Roll Tide. What a guy. This is a nice card. Pack fresh Walter Paytons. Can't hate them. Now here we go. Joe Mack. Kirby Puckett in an 8. Kirby Puckett rookie card. Here we go. Boom! 1958 Topps Mickey Mantle in a 2. Mickey Mantle time. It's Mickey Mantle time. A Mickey Mantle time. A Mickey Mantle time. It's Mickey Mantle time. Mickey Mantle time. There you go. Yes, sir. This one's for you, Joe. What's up, Serafinsky? Let me mark that off. And then let's do it to it on your Monopoly Go. 3 spins. She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Free parking. Free parking is free. You don't pay for it. 9. That is going to put you on a prize spot. Boom. It's going to be a low tier set spot. Just visiting. 8. Hey. Yep, there we go. 5. That's going to be a mid-tier set spot. Here we go. Let's see if we can get that big set spot. 5. Nope. Doesn't do it. That's going to put us on short line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. A low and a mid. Her name is Noel. I don't know that. I forget that line. And she rings my bell. Smitty! My world, how she rocks. And kids in tube socks. She doesn't know who I am. And she doesn't give a damn about me. Let's do a 61 and a 57. She doesn't know what she's missing. Joey Mack puts us with your other wonderful stuff. You're going to have a nice package coming your way from me. Giggity. Giggity. That's a full-on giggity. It's no surprise to me. I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. Smoke alarms going off and there's a cigarette still burning. Please tell me why. My car is in the front yard and I'm came in through the window last night and you're gone. Gone. '86 Topps football is on the menu, boys. 79. Of course, I've been deprived of modern. They don't want to send it to me. They're like, well, why would we send that to you? That's the easy sales. I'm like, well, you're right. Share the love. And they're like, no. Go F yourself, Gilmore. That's basically, that's what Sam tells me. Sam literally tells me to go F myself. No, he doesn't say that. Dominique Ponder passed away in a car incident. Colorado quarterback Dominique Ponder. Thank you, Joe. Congratulations on the mantle. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus of the Serengeti. It's gonna take a lot to get me away from you. Nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Bless the rains down in Africa. It'll take some time to do the things we never did. Anybody else going? That was a really good hit, that mantle. Do, 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 looking out my back door. Fat bottom girls, they make the rockin' world go round. Keith Whitley's son came out and said there's enough unreleased Keith Whitley stuff for 2 albums. We may have some new Keith Whitley. Oh, new order up. Joey Mack, who wants to know? 2 more rip packs and 2 more cellos. Why not? You never know. You truly never know, Joey Mack. Joey Mack, you truly never know. Hit your Montana. And I ain't talking about Hannah. Or Miley Cyrus. Or whatever her alter ego's name was in the show. John Dutton. The Dutton Ranch. Yellowstone. There's Eddie Payton. People forget about Eddie. People forget about Walter's brother. He was not remarkable stat-wise. Art Monk rookie. Got you an Art Monk rookie. There we go. Pack fresh Art Monk rookie. $79 Johnny Bench and a 9 and an 8. Good grade. Not the best card, but a good grade. Those are tough in an 8. 57 Hoyt Wilhelm and a 7. A great grade on this card. Hall of Famer and a 7 from 57. Not bad. Hoyt Wilhelm. Adds to your pile. Is there? Who else wants to go? Three Monopoly Go spins for you, sir. We're going to start from jail. 8. Ah, you got taxed. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Free parking. 8. I think that's a win. No, it is not. Starting from go. 5, 7. We're going to pretend that's a winner. 5. That's going to be a mid-tier set spot. Entering it for Joey Bag of Donuts. Here we go. Later, Joe. Good night. Don't take it personal. The world don't turn around you. Hold on to the moment like it's heaven passing through. We wash the X's off our hands at the honky tonk. Two-step pretty bad. Pretended we were drunk. Cigarettes and talked about what we would do. I knew no matter what I did, I'd never be with you. Come back from the dark somehow. Finally living in the here and now. No sign of thundercloud following you. That's a great song. Saw Turnpike live the other day for the first time. They do not disappoint. Very good live band. Alright, let's check here, see what we got going on. Nothing at the moment. Joe went in pretty hard though. No, I am not. Hello, Lily. But I could be. You missed a vocal performance earlier, Charlie. I was on one singing Wheatus's Teenage Dirtbag. Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. accustomed to Iron Maiden, maybe with me. Ooh. She rings my bell. You go. I'm famous now. I'm on the big screen. World Star. Soldier boy up in this hoe. Just nonsense. Straight nonsense, homie. I really like that song. She called him a son of a gun, like it's something that you would say. Like maybe 10 years ago, you'd call somebody a son of a gun. 30 years ago, but I don't. I don't ever hear anybody saying that anymore. To use it in a song is just, I don't know, kind of bad songwriting. Feels a little forced. says that anymore. And she's like maybe 25, and she put in her song lyrics like that's natural. You're trying too hard to rhyme, girl. Alrighty. What a dirty record this was. Bought Steve Earle's Guitar Town today. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. What do you think? Should I play this in prime time? Should I play this? Maybe there's a safe side. Yeah, we'll play side 2. This might get a little not PG.
I snorted cocaine for about 15 years with my dumb ass. I must have snorted up Peru. I could have bought Peru all the shit I snorted. Could have just gave him the money up front and had me a piece of property. I started off snorting little tiny pinches. Said, I know I ain't gonna get hooked. I don't know coke, you can't get hooked. My friends have been snorting 15 years, they ain't hooked. I started snorting little teeny, didn't even make noise. Coke etiquette, Jack. Pass the album, please. No more for me. 6 months later. Licking the album shit. Trying to get a freeze. Somebody told me you put it on your dick, you could fuck all night. Right? Shouldn't have told me that. My dick had a Jones.
Well.
$600 a day just to get my dick hard. And you get weird sexual fantasies too when you be on coke. Just think of some weird, baby, I got a great idea. You can't tell nobody not to snort no coke. Because motherfuckers gonna snort anyway. It took me a long time to learn that shit'll kill you. And when the big booger came out, my nose scared the shit out of me. Motherfucking black one this long. I said, God damn. Lord, please, I'll quit, please. Just let it stop. The worst thing about jail is that your woman come and visit you, man. And they get funky when the niggas locked up. Right, you be 8 inches of glass, you can't reach them motherfuckers. Right, and she be talking about, I never did like your mama. Who are you talking to? Talking to you, nigga, you the one in jail. And fucking everybody. Please, God, just let my fingers ease through this one. Cause you be in love and shit, you don't want nobody in your puss. Right? Especially you find one that fits. I don't want no motherfucker stretching your pussy out of shape. Yeah. Woman get ready to leave, you have an argument about the pussy, right? Oh, baby, please don't leave. Take the TV, but leave the pussy, please.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. That's too risky even for me, man. Like, Richard Pryor has some foul stuff. Let's go with George. Some early George Carlin. Oh, this thing is shot to hell. It's time, too. Doo-doo. Ah.
From the Frontier Hotel, the same shit. Where the big game is called
guys in free, you know? Fired me. Shit. You get as much trouble saying shit as you can smoking it there. Shit's a nice word. It's a friendly, happy, you know, kind of word. Handy word. Middle class has never really been into shit, you know, as a word. No, not really comfortably, not completely into it, you know, not really relaxed with it. You'll hear it around the kitchen if someone drops a casserole, you know. Oh, shit! Oh! Oh, look at the noodles! Oh, shit! Don't say that, Johnny, just hear it. Oh, shit. Sometimes they say shoot. They can't kid me, man. Shoot is shit with two O's. No one ever uses the word shit really literally, you know. It's always figurative speech.
Wham bam, thank you ma'am.
Just move that shit away. I don't want to hear that shit. Give me that shit. I don't have to take that shit. I'm not you're full of shit. Kind of shit out or something? Don't need that shit. It's always figurative. You never hear anyone say, look at the shit, Martha. Wow. Little piles of shit in the street. Wow. They don't say that. They have other words for that. Doo-doo, caca, poo-poo. And good old number 2. Could never figure that one out, man. How did they arrive at that? Out all the numbers, 2 gotta mean shit. Why didn't they pick 13? They didn't like that one anyway. That'd be easy to remember. 13 means shit and bad luck, right? I got it. My dog does number 5. It's 3 1s and a 2. Your dog does that, right? Dogs do a lot of number 1s, man. They really do. They hold that and they spread it out all over town if they can. Because they know if they do 1 all at once, you take them right up the house again. They save 1 little here, 2 little there. They can do 20, 25 number 1s. I told my little girl, you know, that our dog did number 5. I said, hey, Bogey did number 5, you know, 3 1s and a 2. Ah, she thought that was great. She kept running back for an hour, telling me different combinations. Right? Hey, you did 21, 10 2s and a 1. Kids are like that. They love a joke. They really run with it forever. Just 4,000 variations on a theme. Hey, another aspect of the word shit. To the drug community, nice term, sounds there. Well, what is Time Magazine calling it this week? Drug culture, mini culture, micro culture, whatever that is. They have a million hyphens over there at Time Incorporated going around. Yeah, to the doper, shit means something very special. Shit means shit.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever you smoke, drop, shoot, snort, rub into your belly or whatever is your shit. Especially grass. Most often referred to as shit. Yeah. Got any shit?
Got any shit?
Man. Why don't you lend me some shit? You already owe me some shit. I wonder if one narcotics policeman, I call them narcotics policemen because I don't like the word narc. Sounds too final, you know? Narc. Sounds like it's over. Narcotics policeman sounds like you might have a chance of talking him out of it, you know? Good luck.
Good luck.
But I wonder if one narc could go all the way through school and not know that shit means shit. He might. Sure be in for a lot of surprises first day on the job, though. Some guy would roll up to him. Hey, you want to buy some shit? Well, I never thought about it, really. Where'd you get the shit? You know, try to draw him out, find out the identity of Mr. Big, right? Well, we brought it back from Cambodia in a guitar, man, and we made brownies out of some of it and gave some away as a wedding present, and we're selling the rest, you know. It sounds like some sort of a religious cult. How much is the shit? How much you have 2 ounces for $90, man? Must be good. good shit. Yeah, it is, man. Think you want some papers with that? Yeah, it's better let me have a roll or two, would you? Oh, God. Oh. One of the things that occurred when I began to just, feel some changes happening to me. Naturally, I was kind of still entertaining in gin joints, I mean, I realize I sell gin here, but it's really not the same as middle-class nightclubs where I spent like a lot of years. And it was weird to start having hair and start having a beard. And to come out, to all these folks, a lot of Shriners.
Getting some shipments ready.
Hookers and salesmen, which are the same as hookers, really. Get right down to it was just strange. I had to find ways to break the ice. I mean, I told them a poem. I told them about my hair. I'm aware some stare at my hair. In fact, to be fair, some really despair of my hair. But I don't care, because they're not aware, nor are they debonair. In fact, they're just square. They see hair down to there, say beware, and go off on a tear. I say, no fair. A head that's bare is really nowhere. So be like a bear. Be fair with your hair. Show it you care. Wear it to there, or to there, or to there if you dare. My wife bought some hair at a fair to use as a spare. Did I care? Au contraire. Spare hair is fair. In fact, hair can be rare. Fred Astaire got no hair, nor does a chair.
Go.
Chocolate eclair. Where is the hair on a pear? Nowhere, mon frere. Now that I've shared this affair of the hair, I think I'll repair to my lair and use an air. Do you care?
That wasn't that funny.
Here's my beard, ain't it weird? Don't be scared, just a beard. That's the thing, the word beard shook a lot of people up. Beard. It's not American. Beard. Lennon had a beard. Gabby Hayes had whiskers. Bumpy Woolley had whiskers. Yeah. Well, anyway, I mentioned hair because I've only had extra hair for about a year now, and actually it's the same hair I always had, just used to be on the inside. Wearing it in a new location, that's all. And I found there are some advantages to longer hair. For one thing, it covers the pimples on your neck. One of the disadvantages of longer hair, a lot of people think you're a commie fag junkie. Well, it's tough to talk about the three things at once. What would a commie fag junkie sound like? We're good for the world unite.
Feels so good to be up late, pretending that I'm grown. Come back from the dark somehow.
How many did not wear
Living
this
in the
from
here
you?
and now.
Don't raise your hand.
Amount of packing material. You might get all my speeding tickets with this. You might get all my old mail.
Product
Chewed up dog toys.
from the business mind. 5-day deodorant. Sounds like a curse of some kind.
Coming out here some.
That
Found some packing material.
was 2 years ago. A lot of laughs at the beach.
Hey, we're gonna go for you guys. Some things under the law.
Scope. Has anyone here ever received a bottle of scope? Anyone ever said anyone? Just seems like such a cool thing. I often think of the borderline psychotic. Just needs one more thing to go wrong. Going down to the mailbox. What's this? Scope. Scope. On the roof of the Magnum. Get it, and they blame marine training. Bad breath, yeah. Anyone can have bad breath, Marge, but you can knock a buzzard off a shit wagon. Remember that? ever run out of deodorant, mention that. You can, you do, even in the nicest home. You get one pit done, you know. You gotta go like that, you know. If you run out of deodorant, go into the kitchen and put a bay leaf under each arm. Doesn't stop you from perspiring, but you smell like soup. Keeps your friends alert, you know. Hey, who's wearing chicken vegetable? Not me, I have bean with bacon. One of Campbell's Hearty soups. A manhandler. 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 How do you handle a hungry man? A manhandler. It really sounds a little suggestive to me. There's a lot of that in advertising. Hidden sex, you know. There's a lot of open sex, too. Take it off. Take it all off. She doesn't, she? Hope so. But that's open, and you can deal with that. I worry about the subliminal message. What's up front that counts. Should a gentleman offer a lady a Tipperillo? Well, what's the big scene in the Tipperillo commercial? It was a train going into a tunnel, man. You don't have to be
Go.
a genie to figure that out.
What's up, Spellman?
But not all of the sex in those commercials is always
Drink refilling.
normal, good old-fashioned American man on top, get it over with quick. Sometimes it's bizarre. I'd walk a mile for a camel. But wouldn't you really rather have a Buick? I can get my hands on a Toyota. Well, they say Plymouth makes it. Make it with Toyotas. And the cigarettes are obsolete around. Taste me, taste me. For years, a few years ago, eat me was a bad word. You couldn't say it on television. Now you got male models running around singing it. Taste me, taste me. Listen to me and my wings, we got a real good thing. What are they doing with those cigarettes? Half a pack is gone. They haven't lit one up yet.
Yeah, we had a nice mantle hit by Joseph McCurney earlier. Like a 56.
Nice imitation to a flasher. Go try that lark thing in the Bowery. Those guys will show you their legs. And then the filthiest slogan of all. It's not how long you make it, it's how you make it long. Fortunately, that's based in truth, so it's easy to take. Was on a talk show recently, and the host asked me, said, "What do you
Good as
think about
hell.
the dope problem?" And I said, "Definitely, I feel we have too many dopes." Yeah. No question about it. That's why we have a drug problem, I really feel, you know, because like everybody has access to drugs, and we're all kind of just dopey, you know, we're just human beings.
Go on back.
Around shaking hands, how are you, Phil? Give me a piece of lettuce, you know. No real big thing. We're just kind of dopey folks, and we have all these drugs available to us. You know, that's why there's a drug problem, man. There's all those drug stores every 3 or 4 blocks.
Yep, out of the South Packs.
Open all night. Drugs. We deliver drugs. Cut rate drugs. Drug. And the pharmacist was always stoned. You ever notice that? Check his out. He's experimenting with something. How come he can never fill a prescription right away, you know? Really, he always gives you that, better come back in about an hour. I can't even read the bastard, you know?
Who's John Capolero?
It's no accident that we're drug-oriented, really. The drug companies got us that way, and they'd like to keep us that way. I mean, that's a simple thing. You start you early with the oral habit. The orange-flavored aspirin for children. Two in the mouth, son. Something wrong with your head? Two in the mouth. Remember that. Head, mouth. These are ours, and the other colors later on. Even named it after a saint to throw you off, you know? It's all right, son. Two in the mouth. St. George. Remember Papa Chocks? Papa Choc! Guy goes to a dance when he's 13. How's your head? Two in the mouth, man, you know. Mom's got her fix. Coffee freaks running around. Alcohol. You know, that's the biggest, of course, and most abused. And incredible. 50% of all traffic deaths. No, yes, that's about 25,000, right? 50% of traffic deaths, 40% of all arrests, traceable. 50% of all first admissions to mental institutions, traceable to alcohol. And then, of course, there's diabetes, gout, high blood pressure, heart disease, insanity, divorce. How we say, the low end of the speed spectrum, I grant you. But there are coffee freaks, and they're walking around, nobody, you know, worried about it or anything. Mrs. Olson never tells you about that mild speed lift, you know. She's shooting freeze-dried Folgers, right? But you've seen the coffee freak in the office, haven't you? The guy who drops 8
I'll listen to that, Ted.
Always in a good mood. Hi, how are you? Warm that up for you? Okay, yeah. Hi, how are you? Hey, good to see you. Always in a nice mood. Fine. Until the coffee urn breaks. Then he's the first guy. What do you mean, bro? Man, why plug it in? Man, turn it around. Never mind. Man, put some water in. Holy shit, man. Turn the plug around. And then he goes out and scores because he's the one who's hurt. I know it's just a dopey example, but that's the beginning of it. Then you have housewives and the diet pills. Mom found out there's a lot more than dieting in those pills.
Hey, buddy.
Hope you grind your teeth and feel great, too.
Come on. Hey, buddy.
Keep on the phone.
Racy Callie. This is my Callie. Hey, Callie. How you doing, baby? Oh. Hey, baby.
Athletes got into uppers. College athletes. Right wing fast line defense on campus. They're doing amphetamine.
How's my buddy
Young
doing?
one being up for the game used to be kind of a spiritual.
Nah.
Now, man, you up for the game? You're not following me, man.
She's playful today.
Birth control pill. That's part of the drug scene, isn't it?
You playful today, ain't you?
The entire
Yes,
female
you are.
population of the U.S. is being used as the guinea pigs to find out if birth control pills are going to have any side effects or not. Isn't that nice? Really, if every lady who used them gets 61 and one leg gets shorter than the other one. Yeah. Better call the pills back. Birth control pills are still on prescription. You still need a note to get laid. So bad. Not only do you need a note, you got to go to one guy to get the note, and then you got to bring it to another guy. Everybody's in on it. You know. Ladies must feel silly going there. Here's my note. Oh, that's what you're doing at home, man.
Look through some cards I got.
A record of it here in the store.
I like to stockpile low-end stuff. I don't know why, because it's what I can afford. You know, balling on a budget.
Someday birth control pills
Jack Wilson Hyper. Jake Wilson. Here's a gold image variation of Hai Song Kim, number to 50. Cooper Flag, bunch of bass tops. Jameer Gibbs rookie year. Ja and Jaron Jackson. J.H. Malloy. That's not mine.
Names which describe what
Brett Favre, Franz Wagner. It's a silver of Bijan Robinson. I'm going to keep this. I love watching Bijan play. Bryson Washington, a Fears logo. Bruh. Wimby. Little Iron Man. A couple Phillies pictures. I don't know. Just dollar bin stuff. Yep. Drake Baldwin. Manu. Bagwell. Ethan Conrad. This is a gold Roki Sasaki. Good little card.
Something lofty and poetic, nay, family way. Something earthy and crude. Mama. Something for the youngsters, junior miss. Here's a real man's product, inconceivable. Mommy not, fetus fail, kitty kill, papa stopper, whatever you want. Womb broom, Humpty Dumpty, you know. Clever. I wouldn't be surprised if they come up with a birth control pill that doesn't work all the time. We call it Baby Maybe.
Baby maybe.
Available in the 6-pack, the sex pack, and the handy shack pack for your weekend. One for home, one for office, and one for the glove compartment, guys.
One for the glove compartment.
Save those wrappers. Remember that? You always save 60 wrappers and get some azalea seeds. Here's a phone call that will never take place. A common phone call that will never occur again once birth control is universal. Once everyone has a way to plan, no bachelor will ever have to fear this phone call again. And they fear it. So they marry it. It's a scary call if you're fertile at all. Hello.
Hello? Dave?
Yeah, this is Dave. Who are you?
This is Jane.
Jane. Jane who?
Jane.
Jane?
Jane. You met me at a party about 6 to 8 weeks ago. And you said I was a real good sport.
Oh, Christ. Jane. How are you, Jane?
Pregnant. And I'm gonna jump out the window.
Say, you are a good sport. It is a male sexist big joke, really.
Hey, you know what I mean? I wanted to thank you very much.
Okay, thanks for being here, man. And thanks for the use of your head on an early show like this. I appreciate it. Don't forget, it takes 2 fingers to make the peace sign, just like it takes 2 people to make love. When you go like this, you're jerking off. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, George Carlin. What stack was that? What do you mean, what stack was that? Oh, it's just a stack of stuff I had on my desk.
When I was 19, I was lucky. Found a job like, when I should have been still learning about it. And it inspired wonderful wino and Willie West, a character of mine. Radio stations, of course, changed personnel rather rapidly. Willie West is no longer at Wonderful Wino. He's been replaced by Scott Lame.
Hi, gang. Scott Lane here. The boss jock with the boss sounds from the boss list and the boss 30 that my boss told me to play. Right here on the nifty 850. Wonderful Wino Radio. Wonderful Wino.
Puppy, what are you doing? I tried to close that door.
Wino time, ping pong, 5 minutes past
Whatever.
5 o'clock. Hey, we started one of the big sounds this week. Number 5. Last week was number 9. Moves up 4 spaces. 4 spaces. one of the new super groups, Crosby, Stills, Nash, Young, Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Sacco, and Vanzetti. And the ever-present footprints cross the shadows of the carpets of the hallways of the memories of your mind. Okay, kids, one of the big sounds and a great story.
6 is here. Take all this card was off the 6. That's the authentic there. No, let's go to. Hold on a second. 1 second. And guys, while we're going to turn that off, we are going to go. We're on the premiere here. There we go. There's the weekly background. Haven't even set up my screen share yet, so let me do that. And while I'm doing that, I was at a card show today here locally, and it was a crazy busy show. It was 70% TCG, which was good for me as a sports card vendor because I was one of the few people in the room. And it was one of these shows today, guys, where it's evident to me that collectors are still out in full force and strong. You know, there's so much talk about, oh, everyone's flipping, it's all flippers, this, flippers, that.
This is live.
Guys, I don't know. Not where I live, not at the card shows I'm going to. It was like...
Not the ones I'm going to
tons
either.
of collectors picking up cards, not caring about the values, just enjoying the cards. And,
Well, they care about the value.
I'm talking about the activity at my booth. I did tons of deals today. Moving out some cards and nothing for my PC, nothing like that. But anyway, the hobby seems extremely healthy to me. Again, this was a show that was mostly TCG. I knew that going in, and so I wasn't surprised or anything. But and you know, just a good vibe, a good overall vibe. So hobby's good right now. Hobby is good in my opinion. What is up, Luke? Welcome, Rob Star. I think I just saw you somewhere else. Good to see you, buddy. Double V, what's happening? Wesley, let's buy some cards. Well, why don't we take a look and see what is going on. So before just let me get this thing set up. I got to go to my watch list over here. All right, here we go. What? And what is going on? Auction, active. Okay. So how many cards do I have here? 91. Whoa, more than I thought. 91 cards that I have selected, and let's just sort them by let's go by earliest year. We'll start in the old days. Guys, I think that'll be the way to do it. And we're just going to run through. We're going to, you know how we do this. We just look at cards. We look at cards, we have some fun. And if you're on Instagram, welcome. Feel free to come on over to YouTube and get some comments in the chat if you'd like. PSA 1.5, this is a Cy Young T206. It's a 1.5, but like I looked at this thing, it looks like a 8, a 9 from a distance. You zoom in. Okay, so the top left corner, top right corner, some issues.
This is Jeremy Lee, friend of the show.
Bottom looks good. Back, there's some paper loss here. There's some paper loss there. Up over here. That's the problem. And if you zoom out on this card, you know, right here, you can notice it, but the paper loss is discreet. And you still have the main, like the hero statement there, Sweet Caporal cigarettes. Like, I don't know, this to me for a 1.5, unless there's some hidden creases, wrinkles, that kind of thing, this is an amazing card.
Right.
An absolutely amazing card for the group.
Yeah, they're all checking value.
How white the borders are.
They're all checking comps. Like everybody checks comps,
Stunner.
even the
It's not
casuals.
perfect. There's all sorts of registration issues, but at this level and with everything else looking so good, like you can see the blue fringe coming off the left side there. You can see a bit of yellow down. Anyway, great card here. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm almost blown away how nice that card is for the grade.
It is nice.
Seriously. What's up, Laura? Welcome. Double O card guy. We finally met today at the show. That was great to meet you. Rob Star, it's the perfect 1.5. Absolutely it is. It's amazing. Turner, I send that message? I just wrote you a DM and now I hit send. I forgot to hit send. I just hit send for you. Okay. 33 Gowdy Lou Gehrig. Let's take a look at this. I mean, now this is the opposite, guys, okay? Here is a beautiful T206 high coffin 1.5, and here's an absolutely grotesque 33 Gowdy Lou Gehrig in a PSA 1 with the MK. There's a mark that stands for mark, pencil mark, pen mark, that kind of thing. There's a bite taken out of the card as well, which, you know, it's ugly. I'll just say it. The toning, the staining, it's there's the mark right there. Looks like someone wrote cake or something right there.
Cake.
I don't know why they're writing cake on a
Cake.
card, but they did. This thing it's just, the color is awful. Just awful. I like the corners. I like the corners, evenly rounded, symmetrical corners. I hate the color. The registration's actually pretty good. His face is very clear, but it's got a chunk bitten out of it at the top. It looks like rats got at it. This.
And somebody wrote cake on it.
$1,550. I wonder. I hope the owner loves it. You know, some people want cards like that, and obviously they're going to sell, and of course the price is going to help you with that. But I almost think of, like, you know, the real kind person who goes to the pound to get a new dog and deliberately picks out the one that looks the unhealthiest, the one that looks like it was, you know, just not in a good home before, and wants to help, you know, kind of give it a good life. Someone needs to. Okay, so I wanted to say that, you know, someone needs to buy this card and give it a good life. But
like a cockatoo.
I don't mean by soaking it in any juice.
Like a cockatoo.
Okay, that's the Garrick. We've got this card, the Honus Wagner, but I love how it's John Wagner. You know, his name was Johannes, and they called him John this year. This is a PSA 2.5 from the infamous 48 Leaf set. It's a pretty cool card. I owned one for a short time that I picked up in a deal where I bought a bigger card off somebody. It was at a card show in Montreal, actually, and he had this, and I couldn't really pay his price. I said, if you throw on that John Wagner and I'll give you this much, I'll do the deal. He said, okay. So I had it, but I ended up moving it and tried to bring down the cost on the other card I bought. A couple of 48 Leaf Joe DiMaggios right beside each other here, a 2 and a 4, both graded by PSA. And both have some of these registration issues, as you can see, but I think it's just nice to have options. And I want to point out, they fixed the website here. When I would right-click on any of these, it would open up 2 windows. This one is now just opening up 1, so thank you to Fanatics for cleaning up that glitch in the system. But this is the 4, and it looks pretty nice. However, no, I got to take that back. I don't like it. Look at the registration. There is significant registration issue here. Like, that yellow stripe behind his neck should not be there. Look at the bat. It's like you want to put on your 3D glasses to straighten this thing out. So it's also got like a chunk out of the side there. Yeah, you know, listen. Owning a 48 Leaf Joe DiMaggio is a privilege in any grade. There's no doubt about that. The back's got all sorts of weird things. There's a fingerprint right there. Yeah, like, it looks like it's like a fingerprint in like blood or chocolate or something. And that fingerprint over there, like, what is this? I don't even know. And there you can see that chunk out of the border. I would not buy this card. I think it's overgraded by a lot. I think this is more or less like maybe a 1.5 sort of thing. So, and it's a very old grade. I would caution against that card. But let's look at the 2. Let's see if the 2 is any better. I certainly would not advise to buy that 4. At least not at 4 prices. Look at this. The same registration problem. The blue on the nose here. No chunk out of the side border, which is a good thing. A more recent grade, but it's still old. Big crease coming through here, which is probably a big reason for the 2 over that other card, even though that other card was missing a chunk. Back is not great in terms of the sort of uneven staining. You can see the crease coming through the kind of the middle there. Yeah, I mean, luckily I picked up my copy of this card at the National just last year, so I don't need a copy of this card anymore. But if I did need a copy, neither of these 2 DiMaggios would be eligible for my collection. Duke Snider, PSA 4, 49 Bowman, beautiful card. I used to own a copy of this. I no longer do. It's got the NBA silver sticker, meaning very high for the grade. And yeah, I mean, what's the grade? It's a 4. This is a stunner. This is an absolute stunner. Oh yeah, like okay, it's got a little bit of corner problems, but not bad on the front. This thing is just beautiful. That centering, I think it's perfect. Maybe very slight clockwise tilt. I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but yeah,
I concur.
Very nice. Ed Snyder, right there, gorgeous copy. Here's the Otto Graham in a PSA 4. I love this 50 Bowman Otto Graham card. I have a copy myself. I have a PSA 3, which is a
Come
nicer
knock
copy
on my
than this 4.
door.
You know, this is a
We'll
great
be waiting
copy,
for
though.
you.
It's got a little bit of a centering issue. It's got a registration issue. Look at the double lines coming down the sleeve there, and the mouth looks funny. The lips are up higher than the teeth. It's got registration issues. You can see the color fringe coming off the top of the football there. That magenta plate just was a little bit out of line on this print run. So, but you know, this is a great card overall. The back looks good to me. I love the card. Thought we'd take a look at it. Willie Mays. Here's just a fun card. Look at the centering on this. It's a PSA 2. And like, look at that thing. It's got a crease going right down the middle. Creases up here in the corner. It's got all sorts of surface wear, and the centering. You know, this they graded it a 2. I think it could have used an OC qualifier. However, I don't remember the standard, but I think at some point
MC.
they just don't do OCs as they get lower down the scale. Like the lowest OC might be a 7 or a 6. Below that, they just grade the cards, I think, or maybe. I'm sure some of you would know that better than I do right now, but really a great card. But this one's a bit of a mess. But again, it's one of those cards that
Jeremy Lee will
cards
surprise
report,
you with his
really
sports
nice
card
copies
knowledge.
these days. So 4,200 on the PSA 2, badly off-centered Willie Mays, and then we have the 1954 Red Heart Mickey Mantle in a PSA 4. And to me, guys, I love this card. I just love it. I don't know that I'll ever own a 52 Topps Mickey Mantle that I will really love the looks of. And for whatever reason, I know the 53 is a great card too, the 53 Topps. But something about this Red Heart, it just grabs me. Like
Abracadabra.
Copy. Unbelievable. Bottom edge has some weird discoloration going on. You know, there's the red. Look at this diamond here. You see some color fringe coming into the diamond, and you're missing some color underneath it on the bottom side. Look at the numbers from his jersey are coming into the logo. Some of the color from there is coming into this orangey diamond shape here. Shouldn't be happening, but it is. But the face and the head is nice and clear. The centering's amazing. Newly graded.
Yeah, nice to know he's got a clear head.
I love this card. I really love this card. As it is, you know, you're going to pay a premium for that gold NBA sticker.
It's my kind of place.
Nice. It is simply that nice. Jerry West, 61 Fleer rookie in a PSA 8. And it looks like it's a very old grade. You know, listen, I feel like I just talk about registration issues nonstop, and it's because cards were it was so hard to print cards without them back in the day. I guess they just didn't care. They didn't pay much attention.
It was a manual process.
It's got registration issues. It's got this red square. I think that's on many, if not most, or even.
They didn't have a concept of these things need to be in great shape.
See that?
Can you read it? Great. Ship it.
I think that's the card. Do any of you guys know that? I'm not 100% certain. But this is an 8, and I think the centering is its biggest issue. 8,750 on the Jerry West PSA 8. Second year Bobby Orr in a 6. Off-centered, but very clean otherwise. And what I like to point out with this card is, if you're in the market for a second year Bobby Orr, you always want to look for the fisheye that's in this general area right here in the pink beside his hockey pants here. You often see the fisheye. This one doesn't have it, and that's, for whatever reason, that's very important to me. Corners and edges are very nice. centering is the biggest problem. I just love the card. $850 on the Bobby Orr. Here's a PSA 1 O-Pee-Chee Gretzky. Let's take a peek at this guy. So, you know, it's off center to the left. It's also a little bit dizzy. It's tilting counterclockwise as well. The words Edmonton Oilers are on the same plane, which is good. It's got some creases coming down from the top, creases in the corners, but the corners themselves aren't too bad. The edges are good. Oil drop is decently placed, not perfect. Very little glow coming off the bottom of his legs, although there is some, and that's because that magenta plate, you can see on the oil drop that the magenta plate is situated a little bit to the right of center. But overall, for a 1, I mean, this is a nice looking copy for a 1. There's no doubt about that. Unless there's something on the back. No, back looks pretty good. You know, just a cursory review here. $575. It's not bad. I don't think that's too bad at all. It's a nice copy. Joe Montana, PSA 9 Joe Montana rookie in a very old slab. I mean, look at the counterclockwise tilt. Again, it's not that bad, but there is some counterclockwise tilt on this.
A little bit.
Otherwise, very nice copy. Ooh, the back is off center quite a bit to the left there. But that's not coming through on the front as much. Just a little bit. I don't know that that's a 9 anymore. I just don't. I find it hard to believe that could be a 9 anymore, but it's a $2,300 on the Joe Montana. Michael Jordan Star 101 and a PSA 4 is $36,000. You know this card was like considered junk for so long. You couldn't even give these things away, and now this card is, you know, people are just all about it. But for a 4, very recently graded. You know, my biggest problem with this unit here isn't even the card, it's that they didn't give it the right slab. Like, they have slabs that fit normal sized cards, but on this day, the slabber decided, you know, let's go to the store, let's buy a new pair of blue jeans, and let's just buy them 3 sizes too big so they can fall down to our knees. That's basically what's going on here. This is the equivalent of buying yourself a new pair of pants. Let's say you're a 36 waist, but you're buying a 44. Why? Because you're one of those people that wears your pants down at the bottom of your butt, right?
I wear a 44.
This is the hipster rapper, whatever that is, version of a PSA slab card. This should be unacceptable. This is like
Unacceptable.
so frustrating. Okay, but back to the card itself. It's nice. I think the card for a 4 looks pretty good on the front. Pretty good. Man, it's just frustrating that they can't put it in the right slab. Like that's a negative Google. That's a very harsh Google review right there. All right, Topps traded Tiffany Barry Bonds rookie PSA 9. Now, guys, I always look at this card when it comes up because I used to own this in a PSA 10. I sold it many years ago, and I've considered reacquiring one, but I'm not buying a 10 anymore. Why? Because this 9 is nicer than many 10s. That's why, okay? This 9 is nicer than many 10s, even though this is a really old grade. And I'm talking about centering. There must be something wrong with it somewhere, maybe the reverse edge here or something. It's hard to see. Maybe there's a scratch on the surface somewhere. I'm not sure. But for a 9, this is like perfectly centered. And to me, that's what I like. I would happily buy this card at this price over a 10 that is not perfectly centered for 8 or 9 grand. But like this is a value buy right here in my opinion. All right. We got a couple Jordans of Kobe. I'm going to go to comments now, though. I want to see what you guys are saying, and I haven't done that in a few minutes here. So let's see what's going on. 90s auction. Josh says that Gehrig is awesome. Looks like it traveled 90 years through time. Yeah, but not like in a blink. Not like I Dream a Genie there, Josh. It looks like it looks like it lived 90 years. Someone took a bite out of it on its way, and all 90 years was lying in the sun, you know, sunbathing. It's beautiful, he says. Gilmo, what's going on? We are watching you live in the Vintage Break Sunday stream too. Oh, awesome. Well, have some fun, guys. Thanks for having us here over there. Suntan on exactly. Suntan on the Rob Star says
There
Gary
we
back
go.
washed out as well. Double V, love the Orr second year. Absolutely. Jake Dahl, the good 2 looks better for the DiMaggios. Jeff Will says my DiMaggio PSA 1 looks better, creased but hardly noticeable. Jeff, that's the ultimate. Like I for my whole hobby life was steadfast. A crease was more offensive than that PSA slab on the Star 101 MJ. I would be more offended by a crease than I would by having my card in a slab that's 3 sizes too big, right? But I'm now okay with a crease or a wrinkle on my card when I can hardly see it, if that brings the grade down to a 1, and I can save 90% of the card's value, and the card still looks like a way higher graded card. Jake Dahl, my bad, the 2 isn't any better. Bleached Wolf says that's a gorgeous red heart. This is my second favorite. Yeah. What's your first favorite? The 52 tops? Because I think that red heart mantle, like my first favorite is the Bowman rookie. Probably I'm biased. I've owned my copy since 2006, and I love it. I love that card. Like you own a card for 20 years this year now that I've owned that card, and I've just grown to love it so much. The 52 tops is wonderful.
Let me know if you get in.
But it's just kind of got a reach for me, so the red heart's the go-to for me now. Junk Wax's red heart has nice color registration, maybe a bit off, but the colors sure are popping. Absolutely, could not agree more. Exactly what you said. Don Bradman collector, what's going on? Says the maze is still less of a mess than my ex. Hey, is this the new Bob Boothville account here? Double O Cards guy, perfect design from the 50s, straight out of Mad Men. Absolutely. Junk Waxes, love the background on that Bobby Orr. James Wynn on the Jordan. Jim Schul, the small detail of the incredible knob on the Jordan Star card is very disappointing. But is it really a small detail? Like, I agree with
No,
what
it's
you're
not a
saying,
small
and
detail.
What I'm talking about, I don't think that's a small detail. It's a big detail. I think that's a big detail. Again, you take your kids shopping for a pair of pants or a pair of shoes. You're not buying your kid a T-shirt where the bottom of the T-shirt's hanging down to their ankles. You're just not doing that, right? You want your kid to look good in their clothes when they go to school. Badge Pro.
Unless you hate your kid.
Good. Hope you're well as well. Yours is the Bowman rookie too. There we go. Same page, please, Wolf. Same page. All right. This Michael Jordan Beam Team 93 Stadium Club is a PSA 8. And as I'm, very, very slowly and infrequently beefing up my Jordan collection again after decimating it a couple years ago, I'm looking at 8s. Why? Because everything else is too expensive, and this card is an 8. Not recent graded, but, not 10 years ago either, I don't think. This foil here on these light beam design elements are beautiful. The front of this card, aside from maybe a few of these little light white dots down here, the front of this card looks to me to be like almost perfect. Let's see the back. Top left corner showing a bit of white. But the edges are amazing on this. Even like there's this little bit of white, but I think that's just in the shorts there. That's not on the card over there. This is really nice. Like this is the kind of card that I'm looking to add. I've owned this raw before. It's a pretty cool card, and those foil touches are nice. $370 on that. I think that's a great copy. This is one of my favorite Jordans. I picked up a copy of this at the National, PSA 8, and this card is just beautiful. This might be the like most beautiful cheap Jordan insert there is, in my opinion. I love the looks of this card. It looks beautiful in hand. Here's the Kobe Finest Refractor, BGS 8.5 rookie card it's at 6,250. As I said, BGS 8.5. And the only issue here, I want to say the only issue I can see easily is the centering. It's off center to the right. Centering grades an 8. Surface 8.5. Corners and edges are both 9s. So corners are 9s. Let's just see why. Okay. Top left corner, I see nothing wrong. Bottom, top right corner, I don't know if that's glare or what, but maybe imperfect. Bottom right looks good. Bottom left looks good. I'm going quickly here. Yeah, maybe there is. It's tough to see on the web. I'm not gonna be able to do to really get a great feel for the corners on the reverse. Anyway, it's an iconic card. It's an iconic Kobe rookie card. Michael Jordan Hot Shots. Part of my decimation from a couple years ago. This is a PSA 9 for $9,000. Wow, this, holy moly. Guys, I bought my PSA 10 of this card for I think I got it for $700 maybe. In PSA 10, this 9 is $9,000. Now, I don't own that card anymore. I don't own it anymore. I sold it. I sold it for a lot more than $9 grand. But just wow. These are amazing cards. I love this card. This was a hard one to move. You always got to look at the tips of the flames. That's the key on this card. This one looks really good.
Tip right there.
Take a quick look at the reverse here. Yeah, like you can see a little funkiness going on over there on that tip. But otherwise, it's pretty darn good. Wait, what's going on? Oh yeah, all this action you're seeing here, that's just embossing, so that is not a problem there. You see it over here as well, over here. Those are not problems. That's the design of the basketball, which is embossed, showing through on the back, like a seal sort of thing. It's a great copy. Great copy in the PSA 9. The Shaquille O'Neal Thrill Seekers is just a cool lenticular card. I like it. I like it. 1996 Fleer. And here is a Kobe Bryant Topps Youthquake Rookie PSA 10. Just an obscure sort of Kobe rookie that I don't think I've seen very often over the years. It's at $3,600. And that's a
You're
nice
playing
card.
Fortnite?
That's a nice looking card. $3,600 for the PSA 10. We have a couple Hoops High Voltage 500s, Kobe and Tim Duncan. These are numbered out of 500 from cheap packs. They're very condition sensitive. You know, they're out of 500, but chances that many are out there, like the float on this card is probably very, very low because, again, coming out of very, very cheap packs, and it's going, you know, they just weren't appreciated for what they were back in the day when they were coming out of those packs. $6,750 on the PSA 7 Kobe, and the Duncan, also a 7, is at $1,350 and is a rookie. The power of Kobe. The power of Kobe.
The power of love.
Here's a PMG Green Sean Bradley.
Power of love.
PSA 5 for $5,750 with the NBA sticker as well, the NBA Gold sticker. Let's see what's going on with this one for a PSA 5. Very recently graded.
Don't need money. Don't need
When
fame.
you really zoom in, you can see a bit of snow effect happening here, kind of throughout. That's just part of the print job. Registration. Look, I mean, the green is basically on his chin and his nose. He has no mouth here. But this is a card for, really, I think, for the set collectors. Look at the crack right there in the foil overlay. You have to be just really examine these PMGs if you're buying them in green or in red, the 97s. Okay, let's go to page 2. Wesley loves the beam teams. Jim says Beckett used a card sleeve when grading the Star Jordan cards, which is not real good either. Well, Beckett puts like every card in a sleeve in their holder though. So that's every card, Jim. Unless you're thinking about something different. I don't like it. I don't like that Beckett Slabs puts every card in a sleeve because you can't see the card as well, and it adds another layer of like rippled plastic and the light going off it and stuff. Like I'm looking at one right here. Here's a like, let me just show you this. It just happens to be on my desk right now. But let me show you this. And I don't know if I'll be able to do it so you can see it, but it's in a sleeve, it's in the holder, and at certain, like right there, you see this, like, yeah, look at this little dip here right there. Like that light, that is being bounced off the fact that the inner sleeve is doing a bit of ripple. So I'm not a fan of it. I know it's maybe good for protecting the card against the the slab itself. But
Right.
I don't like it. I want to enjoy looking at my cards, and the Beckett holders make that more challenging than through holders without that, for sure. The T-Mac is nice, says Mr. Wilhelm. Good evening, Kinger. Welcome back. Red PMGs, we've got Deion Sanders out of 150, really out of 135 at 77.50 for PSA 7. Reggie Miller, PSA 6 at 82.50, and there's the T-Mac out of the PSA Authentic at $6,500. Not going to take a look at them, but they're fun to watch. Premium player Shaquille O'Neal. So the reason why I'm even looking at this card is because now this card's from 1997, but in 2023, Upper Deck brought this insert back for hockey, and I picked up the Connor Bedard not too long ago, and it might be fun to pair up a hockey card from 2023 with its inspirational card from 1997 in a Shaq here, PSA 9. Like, I don't need this in a 10. I never need PSA 10s anymore. Like, I'm out of the PSA 10 business. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe the hype. Top right corner does show a bit, but listen, it's not because I think that every 9 should be a 10. No, it's because I'm willing to not have an absolute perfect card in my collection. Just don't need it. And I'm talking modern. Obviously, on the vintage side of things, you can't have perfect cards, and if you do, that's a red flag more than anything else. But these premium players grew on me after I took delivery of the Connor Bedard. I like how there's this secondary picture here as well. You get Shaq here, and then you get Shaq over here as well with the opponent. And look at Shaq here. He's not even noticing that this guy is hanging off his shoulder. It's like he doesn't even know he's there. That's how big and strong Shaquille O'Neal is and was in his playing days. Couple of rave reviews, both Michael Jordans here, BGS 9.5 and a PSA 5. This card to me is the most valuable card of Michael Jordan that does. Yeah,
not paper. Paper really wouldn't work for that now, would it?
On how he looks on this card. Look at this. I mean, look at the registration problem too. What was this one? This was the 9.5. I mean, what's going on? There's all sorts of I'm seeing all sorts of surface problems on this card. What's that over there? That could be the slab. Beckett slabs. They scuff up very easily. I know I'm a broken record on that too. Yeah, this copy, I just think it's overgraded. The centering, the edges and corners are nice. I'm noticing too many surface issues for me, but $16,500 doesn't seem to care. And then we've got the PSA 5 with the NBA gold sticker, meaning, should be a 6. That's what that means, is that they think it's graded 1 higher. The corners and edges all have issues across the top. I can see all sorts of top right corner, top left corner, even along the top edge. Just some wear. Yeah, bottom corner. Yeah, this card's got some problems, but it's still a very tough card. And what are we at here? $2,200. Just close up all these windows. Michael Jordan, Topps Chrome Refractor, 1997 at PSA 10. What I love about this card is the Dennis Rodman cameo. and the David. Oh, that's not David Robinson, is it? No, that's the other
Glenn.
Is the Dennis Rodman cameo. Look how clear. Like, you zoom in, that could be his card. But there's MJ right there going for a reverse dunk. Really nice card. 13 grand on that one. Ken Griffey Jr., Flair. Legacy Collection Row 0 out of 100. My favorite Legacy collections are these cards here. I love that background design. Don't mind the horizontal aspect of it. The blue foil is a color match for Ken Griffey Jr. here. 38 of 100 on the back. Serial number. Nice looking card. These backs are silky smooth as well. Silky smooth. Glenn Robinson. Thanks, Jake Dahl. Thank you, Mr. Wilhelm. Appreciate that. Bavetta, I don't know who Bavetta is, but thanks for pointing him out. I couldn't tell who was guarding him there. The sleeve should only be on during transport and storage, not when pictures are taken. No, Mr. Pigskin, the sleeve is inside the holder. The sleeve is inside the slab.
Yeah.
The sleeve is slabbed. You can't take that sleeve off. You have to crack the slab to take the sleeve off. I cracked the Beckett slab the other day. And when you crack it and pull the card out, you're not done. Then you take a pair of scissors and you snip the sleeve to get the card out of the sleeve.
Yep.
Just in case you weren't certain on that. What card is that? The one that I showed is a 2010 The Cup Emblems of Endorsements, Mike Bossy. Beautiful, beautiful card. Perfectly bright blue autograph. Thank you, Jake Dahl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, yeah, Mr. Pigskin, I'm telling you, yeah, no joke. Beckett puts the cards in a sleeve and then slabs that. Part of the unit. Part of the unit over there. But I love this Griffey here. No sleeve on this Griffey. And I don't know, this time, look at how the card is perfectly situated in the slab. This is not an oversized slab. It's not an oversized slab. By that I mean the space for the card is not oversized. Tim Duncan, Playmakers Theater, one of my favorite inserts of the 90s. Serial numbered on the back out of 100. This is number 51 of 100. Nice serial number right there. I love that serial number. I know, I'm a nerd. I readily admit it. Not only do I admit that I'm a nerd, I lean into it. I am proud of it. I love being
Proud
a
of
nerd
it.
about cards.
Me too,
Top
Jeremy.
right corner, small issue, but these are beautiful. They have embossment. They have this awesome top coating to them that makes them feel like they're almost like moving around, swimming. It's an amazing card, these Playmakers Theater. $6,000 on the Duncan. Lynch pins, shacked, PSA 8, $900. I love lynch pins. And then you got That's Jam, the Kobe Bryant That's Jam. I mean, literally looks like a jar of Smuckers, doesn't it? Like,
Yep, that's the point.
this is a cool card, and to me, this card is very similar to the Duncan Go Nuts.
Yeah.
Now, Jordan does not have a That's Jam card. Kobe is the highlight of the set here, and I used to have a Jordan Duncan Go Nuts. I don't anymore, but if I did, I'd pair it up. Now, Kobe has a Duncan Go Nuts, but I don't care. I'd pair it up with the Kobe That's Jam, and have the two guys in the two sets that they are like the heroes of, and pair those up as a nice pair of acetate cards whose designs are based on like other brands that they probably shouldn't have been playing off of. I know Dunkin' Donuts was not happy with the Dunkin' Go Nuts card. Barry Sanders, 1999 finest gold refractor, PSA 8, numbered out of 100, $825. Another instance where the slab is too big for the card. Now, I don't know if this card is oversized and wouldn't fit in their standard slab. Same with the Star Jordan 101. I guess that's a plausible explanation. But if they're oversized, shouldn't they call that out as well? I don't know. Just typical PSA inconsistencies. But this is a beautiful card. I love this Barry Sanders card. Numbered right there on the back. Oh, whoa. 23 of 100. Michael Jordan's jersey number, everybody.
But it's
Little cross sports serial number action right there.
no to everything he just said.
Dan Marino, Essential Credentials Future, 1999 Skybox ES.
Doesn't matter
Century.
that's Michael Jordan's number. That's a Barry Sanders card.
Pop 6-2 higher.
Savage.
How many times do I say I love this card or these cards? It's like, guys, I just love that many cards. There's nothing more. No other explanation for why I say that so much, but I love this particular year of Essential Credentials. I love the way they have the shadow coming off the foil name. They didn't have to do that, but they decided to do that, and what a beautiful, it adds depth. It adds depth to the card. I'm fortunate I have a Jerry Rice and a Peyton Manning from this set, and I just think they're beautiful. I love them. Just love them. Intimidation Nation, Frank Thomas. Josh, you still out there, buddy? You might be wanting to purchase this card. 1999 Intimidation Nation, Frank Thomas. These cards, like, Upper Deck did them again in, I think, 2012 Flair Retro Hockey. They might have done them in the other sports that weren't licensed, but this is licensed. This is the Big Hurt. This is Frank Thomas here. PSA 8, wonder why. I want to just take a peek. These cards are, like, it's about the intensity of the expression on the players' faces. And back in 1999, they made sure that these cards had that look. When Upper Deck redid it, in 2012, they paid less attention to the image. There was some of the player images were not very intimidating, like they were originally. But to me, this is, one of the more important cards in the set, being Frank Thomas. This is an 8. It's not a super old grade, probably 2023 or so. And looks good to me for an 8 on the front. Now the back has a few, oh yeah, top left corner is definitely going to hurt the grade right there. There's a little mini chunk of white missing. Got that over there, yeah. Still a great card. Film at 11, Kobe Bryant. Now I think there's another version of this card that must be rarer, because this is, there must be, right guys? There must be. $750 on this one. And I know it's a very rare version. I don't think this is the rare one. If this doesn't have a parallel that is rarer, then $750 here is about 5% of the value, I think. Or expected value. Michael Jordan baseball card auto mem piece, game used bat piece. I mean, this is pretty cool, right? I didn't notice that at first. $85,000. Well, yeah. I mean, there's only 45 made. Is it his only baseball auto mem card? It might be. I don't know the answer to that. That was not rhetorical at all. But what an amazing card. Look at MJ there thinking he's a baseball player.
It's a great card.
Number 30 at 45 with a gorgeous autograph too. That's a really cool card. That's a grail right there. Awesome. Here's another MJ. Upper Deck jersey patch. No auto. Numbered out of 25. This is 23 out of 25. The jersey number. This card, oh man. Like, this card is right up my alley. Jersey numbered 23 to 25. Nice 2-color patch with stitching and angles and all sorts of things going on. Beautiful. This, I don't know, is this the first patch card that they did in basketball? If it is, to me, this is an all-time grail. Like, unbelievable. Is that Karl Malone there? Sure looks like him, doesn't it? I think so, but maybe not. But I love this card. I love patch cards, guys. I'm all about the patch cards. I prefer patch cards to autograph cards. Like, it's not even close for me. I don't really collect autograph cards. I collect auto patches. I love auto patches. I love patches. I don't really love autos. This card is, I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
I like some patches. I like old patches.
We have a couple
not
of
new
Tiger Woods
patches.
autos to look at, right? Both from 2002. The Sign of the Times in a PSA 9 is $2,500, and the SP Game Used Course of a Champion PSA 10 is $7,750. Look how young he looks here. That's a young Tiger right there. That's a young Tiger. That's just a pup. Very nice auto. A little bit of bubbling going on. How about the Sign of the Times? This one looks to be a better autograph. Well, no bubbling. That's a good auto. That's a great looking auto right there. But this one is cheaper. Maybe because the 910, or this one, what's the grade on this one? Oh, this is also at a 15. This is just a 10, no auto grade. For the money, I'd probably buy this Sign of the Times, but I really prefer the picture on this card. I think this is a prettier card, personally, than this one. Like, way nicer. And I like the auto on this one better, even though it's got the slight bubbling going on. I do like it better. But do I like it, what is that, a $5,000 better? I don't know. Leave that up to you guys. Holy mackerel. 2003.
All right, boys.
Michael Jordan, Upper Deck Exquisite base card.
Let me know if anybody wants to get any of the rip packs,
In a PSA 6-hole
wax
gold.
packs,
It's the
stuff
base
like that.
gold version. Sorry, guys. I missed that at first. It's the gold base out of 25. First year Exquisite. Only 25
Play
made.
some
very
Monopoly
recently
Go.
graded, 17 grand. It's a cool card. It is a cool card, but for that kind of money, I want more than just it's a cool card. Like, I want patch. I want something that connects me to the game or the player. And patches do both. So, Hideo Nomo 03 Essential Credentials out of 25, PSA 7, 1350. I like basically every Essential Credential set ever made. Oh, yes. Pedro. I'm a Pedro guy, you guys. I think that came up in a recent show sometime. Just you know, on Sports Cards Live on Saturday. Not yesterday, but last Saturday, I shared my new memorabilia baseball collection, and I don't have a Pedro, but I'm gonna get one because he's one of my favorite players. This is a limited logos from 04 exquisite of Ray Allen, and also like Ray Allen, but the auto, I don't know, like, it's thick, it's streaky, it goes off the card on the end, which doesn't really bother me. It's just thick. It's just thick, and if it was blue, I think
It's
it would
a
be
thick
so
marker.
much nicer. That's nobody's fault. Maybe Upper Decks for sending them the bad marker, or maybe Ray Allen's like, nah, I'm gonna use the black one. I don't know. But I'm a Ray Allen fan. This is a pretty cheap for a limited logos from basketball of a star, or dare I say superstar. Bill Russell, Noble nameplates from 05 exquisite auto patch out of 25 at $2,900. Let's take a look at this card. Nice 2-color patch, nice 2-color Celtics patch. Beautiful auto. I mean, it's not perfect. There is some inconsistency in the pressure and the brightness of the blue, but still a really nice card. Like, I would own this one if I could, or if I really wanted it. $2,900 on that one. It's a pop 3. Oh, page 3. We'll go to page 3. I'm going to go to some comments first, though. Oh, there's one of those quad patches I was talking about at the top of the show that I thought I knew I was watching. Let's see. Oh boy, missed a bunch of comments here. Bleached here says, I dig the 98 showcases a lot, but the 97s are just so iconic, especially the Griffies. Fair, for sure. Duncan was a beast, absolutely. Hardwood design is sweet. Mr. Pigskin, need to ask Paul Lesko if there was any Skybox lawsuits for image and likeness issues. Yeah, right? Jim, Jay Lee, your breakdowns and explanations are unmatched. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Unmatched.
I appreciate that. Very nice. What's up, Carl? Welcome. Josh is still here. Good, great. Yeah, I knew you'd like that, Frank Thomas, buddy. Baseball is out of 99. Basketball isn't. I didn't even realize it was numbered just now. I knew basketball wasn't. I knew basketball wasn't. So thanks for that. Hello, Orlando. Just left the Four Collectors live stream. That's where I was earlier. That's why we ran a few minutes late here. Mr. Boozle, I just want to pinch Frank's cheeks. I think he would let you. Like, if you just let anyone pinch his cheeks, Bob, it's you. 100% and absolutely. There's Josh to the rescue. There's film at 11, number to 11. This is the base. Thank you, Josh. Kinger, I went after the Griffey Intimidation Nation a few months ago. Did a respectable number. Thomas is a great card. Bob Boozle, I would love an MJ Auto baseball card, but the price scares me. That was an expensive card. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's your new collection. Place a bid, says Mr. Wilhelm. So I will tell you, like, on my watch lists on various platforms, I'm watching a lot of Pedro Martinez mem cards, Gamey's mem cards. There's a lot to choose from. There's some nice ones. I'm ignoring the Expos completely. I definitely want him in a Red Sox uniform, which takes me out of the exquisite stuff that came out in like 06, 07. Otherwise, I definitely would want an exquisite. You touched the Iserman patch today. Yes, I did. I touched. So I got to meet Double O's cards guy today at the card show. Very nice guy, and he showed me a really nice Upper Deck Ultimate Collection premium swatch out of 25, which he had Steve Yzerman sign. It was a beautiful autograph, beautiful card. Auto cards are your jam, Wes. Yeah. We're on the opposite side there, but hey, I have no issue with it. Of course they are, and you should be. Inscription personalized one-on-one autos are special. Absolutely. Shuttlesworth. Hello, Bill Betts. Welcome. All right. Tom Brady, gold refractor from 06 finest, numbered out of 49, BGS 8.5. Really nice card. I like it. I like the card a lot. Almost 10 grand on that. Well, it's over 10 grand with the buyer's premium. 06 SP Authentic Fabric Quad.
Keep in mind that card was like $20.
Carmelo and
while Tom Brady was the biggest star in football.
Made, PSA 8.
That's how much Tom Brady cards have appreciated.
On this card. Just incredible. Look at those. This is a great card. I love it. I have hockey cards from this year that are like 8 patches. I have 3 of those in my collection still. I just have all of them. I'm down to 3 silver
All right,
streaks
guys.
on there. So I
We're
love
gonna
this
get out of
design.
here.
This design like speaks to me. It was a big
Give it a little longer.
moment in my collecting hobby, going after these back in the hockey version back in 2007. They made 8 patches this year in hockey. Hockey was the 06-07, but they came out in 07, and there were 6 8 patches in the card. So 6 cards that each had 8 patches, 4 on the front, 4 on the back. That was the whole 8 patch set, and I managed to get all 6 of them. And I no longer own them all, but love them. Big memories on that design for me. I love this duel here, though, with Jordan and LeBron. Look at that. The duel is $6,000. The quad is $1,500. But the duel has Michael Jordan, which is all the different. Another Jordan jersey numbered piece here, guys. 23/25. Look at that beautiful
Nice.
LeBron patch. Beautiful MJ patch. 3 colors. That's as good as it gets. Slabbed at PSA 8. What's the price on this again? $6,000. Oh man.
That's a
Oh
steal.
man, we've been sleeping for so long on cards. We slept for so long on cards like this, guys, didn't we? Oh, see, I knew I watching a few more of these quads. Here's an 08 Exquisite. Iverson, Kobe, Garnett, and LeBron. Look at this one. Holy moly, is this nice. Look at that. What a great player selection, too. Yeah, you get your Kobe and LeBron's kind of typical GOAT inclusions, but then you get Iverson and Garnett as well. That's not bad. Like, it's a wonderful quad right there. Oh, I love that card. $4,500. Big patch fan, guys. I just am. Don't need to justify it. Another quad right here. Look at this. So same as the last card, right? Just swap out AI and bring in KD. Swap out a couple vowels for a couple consonants, and there we have it. $11.75 on this one. 20 copies of this, though. More than the last card. This is a PSA 4, but this card is not about the grade. This card is better raw. Like the 4, you know, because people like to look at the number on the slab. It's going to ruin it for some people, but look at those swatches. Not as nice as the other one, but still very nice. I love these cards. Holy moly. Oh, and then in the
I
middle,
wonder what
a beautiful
Allen
Otis
Iverson
with
thinks about
it.
AI.
LeBron auto patch. Come on, let's go. What's going on here? There we go. I think this is I've never really looked at this card before. Like any from the set. The design, I think this design is very nice. Well-designed card. Small patch window, but nice 2-color swatch there. The autograph, as you can see, it's got some streakiness happening in the bottom part, but very nice card. Numbered out of 23. Number 8 of 20. Hey, Kobe! Kobe out of 23. Very nice. 7.5.
Yeah, I suppose.
Dual patch exquisite 09 Emmett Smith and Barry Sanders. Now, you guys wanted me to bid on a card earlier. This is a card that
Let's see.
the problem is the Emmett Smith is one color.
Ted Halson DM.
I pulled over the other day. That sucks. Can we have an express lane for that now? Can the cops dispense with the smug inquisition? So, where you headed? Fucking forward, alright?
Forward.
Can I just go, please?
That was good.
They pulled me over because my license plate light was out. I'm like, oh, should I call a fucking tow truck? I mean, really? Like, now I can see how that'd be a problem for a cop with no headlights. That would be a big problem. I don't say any of that. When I get pulled over, I get really white.
Yeah. You're really
See you
white.
tonight, officer. I'd shake your hand, but I'm too busy staying at 2 and 10. I'm so happy to be here instead of at home in the bathroom. Fuck it. I can poop in the car. I don't care. I get to meet you. I drive if I can to something, like I drive to Vegas. I always drive late at night to avoid traffic and the sun. I was driving late. We were driving back last time from Vegas. It was like 2 in the morning. My wife was asleep next to me. I hit a bunny. Yeah, thanks. I need to feel fucking worse about this shit. I never hit anything before that. The only thing I ever hit before that was I hit a hawk in flight, which it's hard to feel bad about that because you're kind of fucking impressed. Yeah, I picked up a hawk. Yeah. But I didn't expect it. There's no hawk crossing signs or anything. I mean, but the bunny, I saw his eyeball. And I swear, I was gonna miss him. I swear. But you ever have that where they just insist on dying? You know, like, I don't know what was going on in his life. Like, I don't know if his wife was cheating on him or he was trying to pull some kind of insurance scam, but he was done being a bunny. I mean, he was like, goodbye, cruel world.
He was done being a bunny.
Like, no. My wife wakes up and she's like, what happened? I'm like, I hit a bunny. She's like, why? I'm like,
Why?
I didn't mean to do it. Like, I got liquored up and I'm like, all right, where's Peter Cottontail? Let's get me.
This guy's funny,
She's
Ted.
like, are you crying? I'm like, a little bit. I mean, I hit a fucking bunny. I realize I feel worse now than if I'd have hit a dude. Really? I mean, if I'd have hit a dude, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing on the highway at 2 o'clock in the morning? Go home, meth head. What? I couldn't see your license plate. Ah, my bad. I gotta get that light changed.
That guy's funny. That guy's really funny. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't realize how loud this was. That guy's really funny, Ted. I hate that I woke her up. She's sick.